Hey guys, welcome to The Healthy Chef. Today is the first video of the channel. The channel launched a couple of days ago, just been sorting some things out with YouTube. But yeah, today's the first video, and for our first video we'll be making my homemade Big Macs. For our ingredients for our Big Mac, we will need minced beef, mayonnaise, paprika, gherkin relish, pickled gherkins, garlic powder, onions, cheese, lettuce, and hamburger buns. So first we're going to be starting off with our Big Mac sauce. So we're going to grab some mayonnaise and put about 4 to 5 tablespoons for 4 people, but because we're going to put 6 to 7. Okay, there's our mayonnaise in there. Then what we're going to do is we'll be putting in some of our gherkin relish. About 1 to 2 teaspoons should be enough. That gives it that chunkiness in the Big Mac sauce, which we're all after. Then, what we're going to do is that we're going to be putting in some garlic powder. About half a tablespoon, because garlic powder's, half a teaspoon, because garlic powder's very strong. Don't want to be smelling like garlic after this. About that much. Then, we'll get some sweet paprika, about maybe about a teaspoon paprika, or maybe half, yeah, about a teaspoon of paprika. And some onion powder. So about a teaspoon as well. Okay. And then what we do is we mix all this together. As you can see, the paprika gives it its yellowness, and then all the rest do all the flavor binding. You can use this sauce on anything basically, so it's handy to have some in the fridge. So I've got my lettuce and my onion over here, and I'll be back once I've chopped those ingredients up. First guys, what we've done is that I've chopped up the lettuce into strands, and I've done about half lettuce. And with the onion, I've done half an onion, and I've cut them into little pieces of cubes. Alright, our next step for this Big Mac is that we're going to be making our burgers. So we're going to grab about this much of the mince, and we'll just mash it up. Use both hands if you need to. I don't need to. And we're going to make this really thin. About that big. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our baking paper, I'm going to put our burger on the baking paper and put some more baking paper on top of that. And grab our next lot of beef to make our second patty. As you know, the Big Mac has 2 patties in it. So I'm just going to squash that up. And we're going to flatten it out into another patty shape. They don't have to be exact, they just have to be fairly big and fairly flat. And then I'll continue with the rest of the meat until we have some more patties. Right, so what I've done here is that I've done the rest of the burger patties, and I've put a little bit of oil into the pan there. So what these bits are for, these little baking paper things, is that we're going to flip them onto there and then take the baking paper off so we don't get our hands sticky. Then we're going to season it with a bit of salt and pepper. And I'll see you back once I've done all of the rest. Alright, so we're up to the stage of actually building our burger now. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the heel, which is the bottom bun, and we're just going to apply some sauce on there. Just a nice dollop, and just spread it around. And what we'll do is that we'll grab our lettuce, grab a nice big pinch, just put that on there. We're going to bring in our cheese, our processed cheese. It should come in an individual packet like this. We're going to put that on top. Then I've got my burgers over here. We're going to be putting on one burger on top there. Then we're going to grab our onions and put a couple of onions on there. 3 or 4 should be enough. Then we're going to put our next layer on, like so. Apply some more sauce here. Just spread that around as well. I'm going to grab some more lettuce. So 2 lettuce servings on here. Then we're going to grab our pickles. 2 should be enough. I'm going to grab our burger, second burger, which is over here. Then grab our decent amount of onions. And there you have your Big Mac.